First off, a shout out to Bakaface. Very astute observations, dude. More people can feel free to chime in with your own video responses or just post a reply below, whatever floats your boat. Voting can't hurt, too. Hint, hint. Just saw Heroes Season 2, Episode 2, Lizards, 3 times. There's the audio commentary at the website, nbc.com/heroes. Then there's the cursory second time that you have to see it anyway, because you always miss stuff on the first time. How many times does one get to watch the show before the guys in white coats come and take you away?
This is Troll, Zach's roommate, interrupting his rambling for an important announcement. Mac, in one or more of your possible futures, you may find you want to escape. 3 will be a bridge that you'll want to cross. You'll want to go over it. Go under it. Go through it. My troll kinsmen will take... My fellow trolls will take care of the rest. There's a lot of trolls that watch your show, Mac. John's okay, too. We return you now to Zach thinking he has something important to say. Already in progress.
Peter's tied to a chair, gets beat up. He just takes it until they get bored with it, and then they leave him alone, and then he gets some FaceTime with the cute Irish chick. Always a port in the storm with this one. Who didn't see that coming? That it was like of course there's going to be a babe there for Peter to not wear a shirt around. Now, is anyone else reacting to these Irish accents badly? Because to me it's like chalkboard scratching. The Irish girl is tolerable, but the guy playing a brother, Ricky, he's played by Holt McAnally. So with a name like that, you'd think he'd be able to do an Irish accent. Now, Peter's remembering how to use his powers, but not where they come from. He's supposed to be an empath. And what triggers the power, as I understood it from last season, was that he remembers how Claire makes him feel, and so he can regenerate. But if he can't remember any of these people because his brain's turned into Swiss cheese, and why, just a thought, why has his brain turned into Swiss cheese? What's the one person that can do that? The Haitian dude. He had a necklace in Season 1. I don't remember him wearing the necklace in Season 2. Maybe that was just a prop error. But when we first saw Peter at the end of the last episode, he was wearing a necklace that looked an awful lot like the one that the Haitian had in Season 1. So I'm thinking that the reason why his brain's Swiss cheese is because Peter had a visit from the Haitian. But how did he get from out in outer space into the boxcar in Ireland, and where was the Haitian in between those points? That is something that they're probably going to explain to us in a future episode where they go back 4 months, which is where they should have started the story in the first place. Now, I used to be in the camp of the viewers that were assuming that Sylar eats brains, but Peter has met Sylar now, so Peter has Sylar's ability of intuitive aptitude. Sylar could look at something and instinctively know what was wrong with it and how to fix it or how it worked. He understood how things worked just by looking at them. I think that Peter's doing that now without having to cut into people's brains. That might explain why he is able to use these powers without having to have an emotional link to them. But Sylar has been cutting into people's brains, we thought, because he had to do that in order to fix it so that he could get their power. But if intuitive aptitude is what Peter is using to use his powers now, instead of the empathic thing that he was using, that means that Sylar never had to cut into these people's brains. And the real reason why he was cutting into these people's brains was because of his evolutionary imperative. That Sylar believes he has to win, that this is a game that he has to beat everybody else so that he can be the best. He wants to play King of the Hill. And that makes him all the more reason why Sylar needs to be taken down like the rabid dog he is. There are schools of thought among the fan populace that want Sylar to be converted and be a hero. No. Not any more than I wanted to see J.R. Ewing come back from the dead. Sylar is a character that we love to hate, but when someone is that dastardly and that despicable and that evil, he's killing for sport, essentially. He's killing so he can be king of the hill. Sylar must be taken down, like Old Yeller, like a rabid dog. Speaking of dogs, Muggles is an alien. Did you catch that? The thing that Wes was saying last week about how robots never look up and aliens always look up. That if you're an alien, you do things out of the ordinary, and if you're a robot, you do what you're supposed to do. Claire didn't look up. So she's a robot. But Mr. Muggles, surprise, he was looking up. And that was Lizards. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. And thanks for watching. See you next week, I guess.
If you think this is bad, you should hear him going off about Firefly. It's enough to drive a nun to drink.